What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. And I'm sorry about yesterday's video, y'all. In yesterday's video, it got so intense that at the end I ended up stopped recording. I was just going crazy with my friend at the gym, and honestly speaking, that fucking workout I ended up calling Jacob's Ladder, which is basically a superset of just like straight sets, like so many sets that we ended up doing like a total sets of 14 sets, 10 reps in each set. So we did 140 lat pulls, and then we did some other workouts. And honestly speaking, that shit was late, y'all. And I'm sorry about that because I wasn't able to record it. I was just too immersed in the moment that I couldn't set up the camera. So once again, I apologize, but today's gonna be a leg day, y'all. I'm already on the way to the gym, so once I get to the gym, we'll go ahead and get this shit started. I'll see y'all in just a second. Peace.
But yeah, part of it was because of the fact that the company I kept, they didn't want to, anytime we would come in, we would hit legs, we would just walk out. But honestly speaking, that should have been my limitation, because at that point, I should have just let them walk off and then work on legs myself. And honestly speaking, at the point where we're at right now, that's effectively what I'm doing. Right now, we're going to be doing 4 sets of 10. And then later on, maybe after like 3 or 4 more leg days, we're going to go ahead and start working out Tom Platt style. And his style is insane because his is like overloading the muscle to the max. And the crazy part is I actually have the Tom Platt style workout without watching Tom Platt shit in all my other workouts. Whether it's yesterday's back day, the workout I called Jacob's Ladder, that shit is insane. Like, once the video gets uploaded, y'all see I was struggling. If it wasn't for the guy behind me telling me to stop being a little bitch and keep going, I probably would have given up. But yeah, that's the nature of working out and pushing yourself to the max. But enough yapping, bro. Let's go ahead and get into this set. One thing though that I struggled on yesterday is actually like all my shit got sore, like my forearms especially. Them hoes got super sore, and I hate that because that actually makes it to where it's a limitation, because today I'm going to be working on deadlifts as well. But with working on deadlifts, I'm not going to be able to go ahead and lift heavy because my grip is fucked. So I'm trying to see my grip as a real life limitation. And y'all saw it yesterday, even with those straps, I was still fucking up. The straps weren't saving me. And in that case, when the straps ain't doing what they gotta do, brother, you gotta get stronger. I'm starting to fuck with working out legs though. So that's one good thing. Cause when I grow my legs, y'all gonna see me flexing for real. I'll talk about I'm gonna hit the Tom Platt's fucking. But alright, y'all. I'm gonna take a little bit of a rest because whenever I work out my legs on leg day, honestly speaking, it's more taxing. They burn more carbs, it takes more energy to do this shit. So let me go ahead and get into it, y'all. Let me go ahead and lock in, and I'll bring y'all back when we get into this next set. I hope I did 10. I'm gonna count that back just to make sure. Alright, y'all. Honestly though, something pretty interesting is that first set of legs was actually hitting me right. I'm feeling like I'm getting stronger because there's a thing known as newbie gains, and you get that when you first start hitting the gym. But for me, I don't think I'm getting newbie gains. I think I'm getting newbie gains when it comes to my legs, because I've been going so long without working out my legs that it's gonna catch up to the rest of my body faster than I can progress the rest of my body. Because physically speaking, at my body frame, I'm probably the max I can bench is 5 plates in my lifetime. And right now I'm on 3. So I'm 3/5 of the way there. But with legs, I could probably squat like 600. But that's gonna take some shit. But let's go ahead and get this shit going, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna do another set on 1 plate and keep it going. Second set, y'all. We're going for a solid 10. Oh yeah, let me go more left. Bye now. There we go. This is feeling good, bro. One thing I'm trying to make sure I'm doing throughout the full set though is keeping the form proper. As you see, even in the higher weights, I'm gonna try my best to go ass to ground. Fuck that parallel shit. It does make you lightheaded though. Alright, let's get into this next set. Alright, so moving into the third set. Now we're getting to some, what I consider heavyweight, at least on squats. It's going to be one plate with a 25. I'm going to be moving today to 2 plates. So this is already second leg day. We're having improvements in weight. And honestly speaking, the last time I was sore on my legs, I fought with that feeling, bro. The feeling of being sore is like a recognition your body's giving you to say the work that you put in the day before didn't go to waste. The work that you put in got you 1% closer to your dreams. And like they say, pain is weakness leaving the body. In a way, I see that. Let's keep this shit going, y'all. Set 3. Today, we're not going to be doing as much yapping. Today, we're doing more so the solid work. And honestly speaking, this shit getting nice, yo. Let's keep it going. Oh, I forgot to put the weight on there. 1 second, y'all. That shit would have been ill. Thank God for mirrors. Alright, let's keep it going. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and move into 2 plates, but we're probably gonna be doing 6 reps. Let's see how this goes, y'all. Alright, y'all, now moving into the 4th and final set. And honestly speaking, I'm feeling solid up. But honestly though, at this point I'm watching a what is that? What is this shit called? Oh shit. Oh yeah. I've never watched the anime, but the guts fucking shit be hard. But I'm about to switch this to some anime. Some fucking what's his name? All Might versus Anomu. This shit hits, bro. So right now we're gonna go ahead into this 4th and final set. And I'm shooting for 6, but I'm gonna do as many as I can. Trying to go as low as possible, especially since right now I'm feeling solid. The forearm though, that's just tight to. It actually started low key. Let's see if we can get a good angle on that. This shit's starting to hurt, bro. Like to the point where I can't really do that many pulling exercises because my grip is completely fried. But in the progress of growth, we do things that we may not do otherwise. But let's keep this going, y'all. No shot. Ah, fuck. Why you didn't tell me nothing? You see the right side? I haven't even changed out the weight. I'm so focused on the weight, I'm not even changing the shit out. I was like, no wonder that felt light. But yeah, that's proper. Fuck that. We're doing 2. But since I can only do 2, I'm gonna go ahead and drop back down and do a solid. Well, I'm gonna knock out the solid 6. The boy went lightheaded as fuck after that. As y'all see, legs is the one area where I need more work. But in the year, we're gonna see what kind of progress you can make. Y'all be with me throughout the entire journey. So let's get this shit going, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and drop back down to 1 plate. Alright, fuck it, y'all. I'm gonna try out some TikTok shit. And it's basically, the TikTok shit is like, you'll go down, right? You'll go into a full squat, and then you'll come up, and then like, you do like a half squat, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna go ahead and try it out, see if I can make sense of it. Let's keep it going, y'all. So, put pants up a little bit. The first one is proper. I don't like those. Those are too hard. Oh shit. Fuck legs. Alright. Moving into some next workout. Because that shit was cut to the. That's the only way I can explain it. Shit made me lightheaded. Let's go ahead and get into my favorite workout, leg curls. I'll see you on the next side, bro. Alright, so you know what? Fuck it. What we're gonna do is go ahead and start the leg curls Tom Platt style. And one thing that he ends up doing is his warm-up sets is 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And he does that single leg. So he basically gasses out single leg and he switches to double leg. And let's go ahead and get that shit started, yeah. I'm gonna do the same exact thing. Right now we're gonna be pushing over to a single leg, dropping the weight a little bit. And then when I'm feeling solid, we're gonna be pushing that up to two legs, all right? Let's keep this shit going, y'all. All right, y'all. Oh yeah. I just went to curl it, and the tension was just crazy. And it's not even heavy weights, 25 pounds. Man, this is lightweight, but alright, now moving to the second set. Alright. Alright. Next one. Last one. Yeah. Katsu. And then after that, here goes for a solid 10 and 2 or 3 repetitions of this fucking superset. Is crazy. Because right now, if you tally up it, we did 5, 5, 5, 5, right? But since we're doing alternating, I'm counting 2 as 1, if that makes any sense. We did 5, 10, no, that's, 15 reps on each leg per set, and then you move into the double leg set. It's crazy. And now I'm using the power of yapping to kind of save me some time. Fuck. Alright. I'm feeling solid, but right now, I'm trying to distract you from the fact that I don't want to do this. And then you try to go for 10 on this, and I'm probably going to do 2 sets of this repetition. Fucking solid. Let's keep it going, y'all. Oh shit. Fuck me, that's some tough shit right there. And keep in mind, Tom Platz, he does this heavy weight. For me, but what I'm doing is, compared to his weight, some bitch made ass shit. Ooh, so. Oh, damn, y'all. My back's killing me. Yesterday's back day was fucking insane. But, that shit looks cool upside down. Whew, I'm loving this fucking perspective right now. But yeah, today is gonna be intense because after leg curls, we're gonna go ahead and get into some alternating leg presses. I mean, leg extensions. We're gonna do some Bulgarian split squats. After that, we're gonna do some the machine that's like a sideways squat, and then after that, we're gonna go back to leg curls, but on a different machine, the one where you're sitting upright instead of laying down on this one, and then deadlifts. Today, I've kind of done research in order to curate this workout to be as intense as it possibly can be, and I'm gonna make sure my leg days are just as crazy as my chest, back, and arm and shoulder days. So let's keep this shit going. Kotsuru. I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. I just got lost in the fucking rest, bro. After doing that first set of this fucking insane Tom Platz superset, I fucking just lost brain cells. I got tired. I sat there and I launched at the trance of fucking being rested. But now I'm moving into the second set. I don't want to do this. I might drop the 5-5-5-5-5 down to 3 sets instead of 2 sets, but we'll see. Let's keep it going, y'all. Ooh, so. Oh yeah, I'm a little update when it comes to the weight. Right now I'm doing the weight that I was doing on 2 legs on 1 leg, because I figured out that I'm actually decently strong on this. Oosh, okay. I can literally do that the first set though. Fuck that. I'm gonna go back down to 25. I thought I was big shit, but fuck that. Oh yeah. That's so much better. That's blissful right there. Because it still fucking hurts. But not as much as the other one. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna do 3. Fuck it, it's for y'all. Now moving on to the 2-legged sets. Now I'm gonna do it on almost like 3 away from full stack. Yeah, I'm only doing 2 sets of this stuff. This shit's intense, yo. Kotsuru. Yeah. Alright. Usually the way he does it, after that he goes straight into it. I need a little bit of a rest, y'all. God dang. You ever sit there after a workout and you're like, bro, what the fuck did I do to put myself in this position? Real shit, that's me right now. Ooh. Alright, Joe. Oh, and also a few updates, yo. Actually, on Sunday I'm hosting an open house for a $500,000 home. So I'm gonna hopefully I get some clients off of that one. But that's exciting for me, especially since I'm the one that took the professional photos on the camera I'm using right now. And yeah, bro. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this. Fuck my life. All right, y'all. Enough of it being a little bitch. Let's keep it going. Fuck. All right. Fucking hell. Fuck. You know the workout's hitting when by the end of it you're gonna doubt your ability to walk. And also something we're gonna be doing as well. We're gonna be doing some ass workouts, hip thrusts. I'll see you on the next set. Let's go ahead and go to alternating leg extensions, y'all. Oh, sir. All right, y'all. Now moving into the next set, and before we get into this, I want to give some advice, and this isn't like dating advice or anything like that. It's more of advice that I would give to anybody whenever you're dealing with somebody in a platonic way, whether it's a guy, female, or whatever, because both sexes do this shit. And you want to make sure that regardless of what connection they have to you, whether they're a friend, family, or a loved one, you want to make sure like you helping them isn't actually them exploiting you, because oftentimes people take kindness for granted, and instead of appreciating it for what it is, they'll tend to take advantage of it. And especially if you're wanting to help somebody out financially, and this is something I hate, because I actually make the what is it called? I make a boundary that I don't lend anybody money, because of the fact that once you lend the money one time, cool, they pay you back, bam. Lend money a second time, pay you back, bam. The third time, they might not pay you back, they might pay you back, it might be funny, they might start dodging your calls and shit. And then the fourth time we tell them, nah, I'm not gonna lend you money, because last time when I lent you money, you weren't like responding to my texts, you weren't doing this, you weren't doing that. And at that point, it becomes, oh, fuck you. Who do you think you are? You think you're better than me or some shit? And honestly speaking, I hate when shit like that happens, because that's happened when it comes to money, giving people rides to and from work, helping people out with classwork or anything like that. The minute you help, you could help 1,000 times, and the one time you can't, people take that as like, oh, fuck you. And to be honest, for me, I look at that as some bitch-made shit. But a lot of people, they cannot self-actualize and want to make sure that your kindness isn't being taken advantage of. Don't let people use use you as use the word friend, family, or anything to take to exploit you, essentially, you know. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this set, y'all. Okay, lower this one so you have to see the leg work. All right, so with this workout, you want to make sure you're adjusting this in a certain way, and the weights you're going to be doing, you can do 5, 5, 5, 10 again. So, and this is more of a Sam Solik style workout. It's not a Tom Platt style. And if you see Sam Solik's legs, that motherfucker's legs is huge. No. All right. Two. Oh shit. Dang. Is that a shaking already? It's only first set, bro. What you doing? Two. Yeah, don't lose power by letting somebody exploit you. It's up there. Oh yeah. Let me pick up my AirPods, and then we'll move into the 10. Whoosh. All right, y'all. Just so I could see a better angle, maybe. Yeah, it's fine. It's dark as hell. Alright, that should be right there. Yeah, in order to hold frame, don't be afraid to place boundaries on people. If they don't respect your boundaries, they don't respect you, brother. And nothing's worse than having a family member or a loved one that doesn't show you respect, especially when you're in a position that you've helped them out more than they could ever pay you back. But anyways, let's get into this. Set 10. I mean, higher weight, 10 reps. Whew. Ouch, 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 ouch. And yeah, you only need about 2 to 3 sets of this, and it's all a little. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna take a little break and I'll bring y'all right back in. Oosh. Alright, y'all. Moving to the second set. It might be the last set. Alright, now moving to the 10 set. I don't want to do this anymore. God dang. I'm only gonna do one more set and that's it. Alright, so I'm moving into the sets that I low-key have a love-hate relationship with, and that's gonna be Bulgarian split squats. Now on split squats, I fuck with them because they're effective, and I don't fuck with them because they're effective. Effectively, this bitch will make you feel like a little bitch. No cap. Oosh, let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Be a better way to record that. I don't know. Let's see. A little bit of a wider distance. Fuck it. Shit up. Now with this one, Bulgarian split squats are fucking goated. The only problem is their ass. Push up. And then folks be doing them with like two dumbbells. I had to work my way up to that. Oh yeah. Like I'm saying, bro, I should have hold the fuck out of you. And right now, I'm feeling properly fucked up. All right, so let's go ahead and get some rest in between sets, and let's keep it going. All right, gang. Let's keep this shit going. This is set 2. I went ahead and switched up the angle just to get a little bit better of a view of everything. So let's get this shit going, y'all. We're still on 35s. We're gonna do 6 sets total. I'm probably gonna end up going to 60 or 50, depending on how I feel. I feel it's solid right now, but it might taper off near the end of the workout. So kind of playing around with this, see where we fall. Let's keep it going, y'all. No, I can't be the only one, bro. Have you ever... Nah, I ain't gonna say that. No. Oh, shut up. Oh, sure. Oh, fuck me. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and move into set 3. We're gonna move up to 40 pounds. And honestly, we'll see how we end out. But right now, shoot. Alright, y'all, let's move into the next set. Ooh. That's gonna be the last set. Let's keep it going, y'all. I'm feeling solid up, but I've been sitting way too long, y'all. Kind of got lost in the trance here. Good shot. I don't give a fuck. Alright, that's it. Let's keep it going on the deadlifts, that's it. Alright, y'all. I ended up saying fuck doing deadlifts for today. I'm already gassed out as it is. So right now I'm just gonna be doing my walk, my 30-minute walk. And yeah, at the end of this, I'm gonna go ahead and do a pose down. We're gonna go ahead and head home, y'all. Alright, y'all, enjoy the rest of this video. Peace. Alright, y'all, so that's the end of today's workout. I ended up saying fuck deadlifts and just going for a straight walk. I already finished out with my walk, so yeah. Here's a post leg day pose down. Let's get this shit going, y'all. Whoosh. Alright. Back cramps.
But yeah, that's all I got. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you want to see every single video I have coming out, go ahead and turn on the notification bell. But that's all I got for today's leg day. Y'all have a good day, bro. Peace.